And good evening, everybody. Remember, say yes to the NHS, never mind the dress. Anyway, my name is Ged Murder, Ged Murphy, and hello to all the people over there in Wexford watching me in Ireland. Go on, family. Anyway, guys, this is a punk for the homeless, and I'm going to start off with a few poems. I've gone off with the first one about the man at the BBC who was let roam free for a few years, maybe 30 years I would say, and his name was Jimmy Savile. This one's called The Beast of the BBC. And if I swear, I am so sorry. It's called The Beast of the BBC. Snow is falling on the ground. Hi, it's me, Uncle Jimmy, I'm coming round. I'm top of the pops, I'm the main attraction. I'm the untouchable, the unstoppable, so stuff your legal action. Just give me the keys to your house. Here's Jimmy, there's no way out. I've got a Rolls Royce cause it's good for my voice. Now damn now then. So come on you guys, you got no choice. I'm sat here in me speedos, stroking me biscuit. Don't worry girls, Jim will fix it. Just look at me, I'm an icon junkie. Come on you boys, now spank my monkey. So if you see me in the streets, running or a busking, don't look down your nose at my gold chains and think disgusting, cause it makes no sense to sit on the fence. My sex offence is my self-defence. So come on you guys, take a look at me. It's me, Uncle Jimmy, the Beast of the BBC. Thank you. I can hear you clapping. Hey. Anyway, let's have a little wander. Now let me see. This one's a bit of a serious one, and it's about the old people in their declining years, in the in the winter and autumn of their lives. Old age comes and kicks you right up the butt. Anyway, it's called "Oh to Be Old." Oh to be old, sad and lonely, asleep in isolation in the cold. Cups of tea, stewed for hours, looking out the dirty windows, wanting summer sunshine, but only getting yesterday's showers. No knocks of pleasure on their front door, just bills of winter presents stacked high like logs in their hall will fall. Pain relief comes quickly disguised in a paracetamol bottle. 3 minutes meetings with sons and daughters, their mouths on full throttle. Their selfish moans and groans about their own hectic life as they dwell on the past and twist in their selfish knife. Old and lonely, take a long look and stare, eyes that are failing and purple grey dyed hair. Pale legs that haven't seen sunlight for years and bloodshot eyes starved of tears. Soft protruding veined hands and a warm heart, horrid social care's early start. A jaded mouth harshly sewn shut, begging for an intruder alert, wishing it would happen this month. Stern expressions, confused vulnerability, a cry for help has become their own self-disability. Thank you. That's 2 down. Let's get another one. Thank you guys, you're famous Mick. Hey, thank you Debbie and Stephen Conway. Joe Sennon's watching. Oh, love you all. Let's have a look. I'm going to do this one, right? This is for everybody who's ever gone on these little dating sites. Right. And you know who you are. Not me. Anyway, I didn't meet anybody on the dating site. This is called Dating Nightmares. I didn't want another relationship, I was putting up a fight. Then a friend of a friend introduced me to this dating site. My romantic journey, well it was waiting for me. My profile was up and running. The first week was free. And all these girls, I had so much to choose. Finally the wheels on my rusty old love bus had just started to move. The first date came along, she was very keen. Took her to watch 50 Shades on the silver screen. Her fluid intake of coke, followed by her pick and mix. She scoffed a dustbin full of popcorn, cheesy nachos and a big massive Twix. Well, I was 80 quid lighter when the movie was over. She collapsed in a heap and I didn't get to bend her over. Second date, a student nurse. All she did was try to kiss me. Fecking paramedics trying to enlist me. Then came the next. She owned a shady sunbed shop. She was as brown as a loaf of Warburtons. I couldn't get enough. She took me to places that I've never been before. I was upside down, even inside out, chained to the kitchen door. Then it all went tits up one night when the kitchen units collapsed. I spent 3 weeks in traction and both arms in a cast. Gets worse. Not to make the same mistake, I needed to be on my game. I trolled and trolled, trying to couple up with a girl who would at least be flipping sane. Now this one had to be a Celtic origin. Someone who was rich in culture and maybe famous. I found out on our second night she recently had a sex change and her real name was Seamus. Now that night was a proper walk of shame as I was thinking about her last medical when I spotted her coming out of the bloke's toilet, tucking away her right testicle. Then I met a Spanish lady. She was very nervous. She took me in and gave me tapas. Think about it. Now, she, I thought, could be the one. She knew the way to a man's heart. There was just one problem. It was during our lovemaking. She let out a ghastly fart. A loud bang one morning woke me from my pit. She had only blocked the toilet with a big man shit. Well, that was the final straw. I think I'd rather be on my own. So I ditched my account, set fire to my computer and thrown away my phone. Thank you. Right, let's have another one. I'm sorry for the swear words, guys. This one's about mental health and how we cope. This one's called Blessed Are the Needy. Blessed are the needy, for you have stolen my life, as you walk so tall in my shoes, causing me nothing but grief and strife. Draining my soul like the vulture you have become. Your endless needs, endless greed has blocked out my sun. Slow weeks piss on fast days. Now has this begun? Interior traumas of self-doubt brings on another month of no fun. Your negativity despises my positivity. You have to get up to get down, to get down, to get up. See my head, it's like lead as you rise wearily from your bed. In despair, broken beyond repair. Untighten, unwrap before I snap. Please, cast yourself away from my shadow before I vanish in this decreasing maze. If you were a horse, I would fecking put you out to graze. You have rode this cycle of frustration to stay strong. Your emotional shift in mid-foul air has shrunk. It didn't take long. I'm not an outside agency for your codependency. The last time I needed you was the last time I saw me. I'm alone in my zone, shattered. I am on hold, I am told. Thank you. Right, let's get something a bit more cheerio. Yes. This one was in the WSO book, and it's called Fight Back. I'm running so fast I'm standing still. I'm a statistic. The dictionary's definition of the 1%er's wages bill is like a drive-through letdown. There's no end in sight. Kettling the voiceless down a road to rejection as they put up no fight. Climbing a rope because someone's pinched your ladder. Downing 40 pints of draconian measures to flush out your bladder. Lift the cap, narrow that gap, end austerity, let's call a snap. We need to seize back the balance of power before it slips through our hands. We are the very best of everyone. We're proud to make that stand. So no ifs, no buts. Stuff your Tory cuts. Fight back. Right, I've done that one. Maybe. I know what I'll have. Let's have Chip Barn. My favourite. This is for a few people who've texted me today to say, let's have it on. Anyway, this one's called Chip Barn. You cut me up on the parkway, you were going too fast. I dropped my Chip Barn when you steamed past. I went to hospital with holes in the arms. 24 stitches later and a cold chip balm. I called to your house to sort you out. Somebody answered the door, I knocked him out. I hit him a few times with my baseball bat. I knocked the front number off the door. It landed on the mats. That's when I realised it was the wrong house. As he shouted from the ground, you barney rat. Well, I clocked a car. It was parked in your drive. There was red sauce and claret all down one side. I smacked in the lights. They went with a crash. That's when I saw at the corner of my eyes the blue lights flash. A couple of cracks from the coppers. I hit the ground. 4 sat on me back. I didn't make a sound. They threw me in the van with 2 big dogs. One bit me arse, the other I slugged. Well, I busted out the back door with a dog on my arm. All this for the sake of my freaking gold chip balm. Thank you. Yeah. Let's have a look. This is about football violence. Here we go. Oh. An beer, sexy. Anyway, this one's called Whiteknuckle Saturday. Saturday midday meeting point. Weather's warm, 30 strong, quick sniff and a drag on a joint. We trample the streets to a hard man's beat. As they kick off approaches, we turn up the heat. We suss out the opposition, 50 maybe more. The odds are stacked against us, we know the score. There's no solution for our matchday pollution, cause we don't give a stuck or a fuck as we run our muck. There's Barry the Basket, who's swift with a bat, and Stonehead Tomo, who's always up for a scrap. There's Jimmy the Blade, and Ellen the Lag, Pikey John, who will pot you for a fag. There's Sex Shop Sid, and Colin the Sheep, Choir Boy Sean, who will cut you deep. Let 'em have it is our war cry, as we rain them with bricks, followed by white knuckles and kung fu sticks. We win the battle as we fight side by side. Watch closely by the pigs as we collide. On to the match, boys, like soldiers on patrol. A quick head count. We mashed, we smashed, we are in control. Tearing up the sods, weighing up the odds, and now we pay homage to our overpaid gods. And I think that's it from me. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's watched tonight. Thank you very much. And a big thanks to Eagle and Rachel who are there and do a lot of stuff for Punk for the Homeless. And I will see you very, very soon. Stay safe, everybody. Ged loves you all. Goodbye. Thank you. He's gone. He's going. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.